Okay, guys, so I had to redo my shelving. My tomato plants were getting so tall that on the shelf that I had the most room, they were touching the light and the leaves were turning colors. I just didn't want to lose them. But I will show you what I did do and what I did lose. Okay, so these are all still up here. They're not really doing much of anything, although the lemons look like they might have gotten a little bit of a root system, so that'll be interesting to see. But the mangoes just look dirty and ugly. So these are mostly peppers, except for like this one right here is a basil. And this one right here, I believe, is one of my eggplants. And again, these are mostly peppers with a couple eggplants in there. So guys, I'm having the most problem with my pink jazz. This one's just starting to come back up because I had to repot that one because that one had died. This one didn't come up yet, so I don't know if that's going to happen. All right, and then here's some more peppers and some basils. This is jalapenos. So what I did was, the idea is each one of these cups were double cupped with holes on the bottom, and I was having space issues, and I was also having issues with time, just coming in here and watering each plant individually and lifting the cups up to pour water into it, making sure I wasn't putting too much water in. So now what I'm doing is I'm just putting them in there, and I don't know if you could see, but there's just enough water on the bottom of these that these cups are sitting in it. See, because the root systems are starting to get big. I just can't wait to put them out there. Not all of them though, you know, just a couple of them you could actually see all the roots in them. But anyways, sorry, butterflies. So now I don't have to water each plant. I could just water the container that it's in. And I know about how much water I need to put in each one to make sure. However, I'm gonna show you. So this was one of my pink jazzes. Now, while I was moving the shelving around on the plant shelving system, I had a couple plants fall on me. So they dumped their soil and everything on me, and those, surprisingly enough, lived. There was nothing wrong with them. However, I had a couple plants, my tomato plants, that when I was moving them, they were sticking to the plants next to them, and it caused their stems to break. So this one I was able to bury. The stem broke right below where this separation is right here. And I haven't fully decided. I might end up breaking off this stem and just burying it, or just bury it, don't even break it off. However, I put it in this big pot and buried it up as far as I possibly could, knowing that it's going to reroot. However, just not sure about taking it back out of this pot. We'll see how big it gets, because some of my tomato plants, I mean, this one's kind of small in comparison. Like, it's, let's see, my pinky nail, it's just as thick as my pinky nail, right? But then you have like this one that I don't know how to explain it. It's definitely bigger than my pinky nail. It doesn't look like it, but it's just so much taller. However, this is a pink jazz, and it was one of my pink jazzes that was doing great. And then I snapped the stem. Now, this is the other one that the stem snapped. Now I planted it in there, and I'm just hoping for the best. However, when I looked back here, it's wilted, laying down, looking really, really sad. I don't know. I really don't think it's going to make it. I tried given it a bunch of water, and I'll spray it a little bit more and see what happens. But I have a feeling tomorrow it's just still going to be completely dead and just done. All right, and then some more of my small peppers, but it's hard to see with the light, but these tomato plants are just looking so big. I brought my peanuts in, so they're all sitting right there. These two things, I can't remember if I even put anything in them or if I just put the soil in them to prep them. However, they fell, they spilled all over the place, so if there was anything in it, it's going to have to be replanted. Those don't have anything yet. However, my marigold sprouted. See it sticking up a little bit. Just that one. I don't see any in that one. And then the ones back here. It's kind of hard to see them. They're like black specks. They're not green yet, so. Alright guys, video turned out to be a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to water my sad dying pink jazz and see if it comes back to life. Okay, I'll see you on the flip side. Be blessed.